Good morning, this is Anthony Reggaeman, here in the UK with my Sunday radio show, Easy Like a Sunday Morning, and you're listening to Class Tunes Radio. I was recently over in Italy for a few days over the Valentine's weekend, and I returned to the UK on Wednesday last week. The day after I returned, I was asked by someone who is very special to me if I remembered this record. I do remember, and it's the reason why I've chosen this record to open this, my debut show, here on Class Tunes Radio. Keith George Foster. He was born in St Mary in Jamaica, and he rose to local prominence initially as a gospel singer. He emigrated to the UK, and he became a recording engineer for a music publishing company, who were among the backers of a pirate radio station called Radio Atlanta, which operated from the ship MV Mi Amigo in the North Sea. Radio Atlanta later merged with its rival radio station, Radio Caroline. Keith George Foster is also known as Keith Sugar Simone, or just Sugar Simone, but he is probably best known as the reggae singer Tito or Tito Simon. When he started his singing and recording career, he initially signed to Carnival Records, later moving on to Island Records. While he was at Carnival, as well as cutting his own songs, he collaborated with Dandy Livingstone as one half of the duet Sugar and Dandy. He sang in soul, ska and reggae styles. This original soulful ballad by Sugar Simone was recorded at Island Records but released on Sue Records, later reissued through Trojan Records. I dedicate this song to that someone very special to me, the Panda, in Rome in Italy, king without a throne, Sugar Simone.
Darling, you said that you will never leave me. Yet you turn around and want to deceive me. You broke my heart and you tear it all apart. Now I'm all alone. I'm like a king without a throne. Darling, you said there'll never be another. Yet you walk out and say goodbye, young lover. Darling, 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 you broke my heart
You may have noticed in that song that although it is an original, it features a bass line that it's either heavily inspired by or it's been zapped from Ben E. King, Stand By Me. Benjamin Earl King was an American soul and R&B singer and songwriter. He rose to prominence as one of the principal lead singers of the R&B vocal group The Drifters. In 1958, King, who was still using his birth name at that time, Benjamin Earl, joined a Doo-Wap group called the Five Clams. Later that year, the Drifters manager, George Treadwell, sacked all the members of the original Drifters, and he replaced them with Benjamin King and all the other members of the Five Clams. King had a string of R&B hits with the group on Atlantic Records. In May 1960, King left the Drifters, and he then assumed his stage name, Ben E. King, in preparation for a solo career, but remaining with Atlantic Records. As a soloist, Ben E. King is best known as the singer and co-composer of Stand By Me, which was written with Lieber and Stoller. Ultimately, it will be voted as one of the songs of the century. This is Ben E. King and Stand By Me.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. Oh, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. If the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, or the mountain should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me. And darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand now. Stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me, stand by me. Whenever you're in trouble, won't you stand by me? Oh,
Ben E. King, the Drifters, and many, many more R&B artists had a great influence on Jamaican music in the early years. They inspired many artists. This next artist was one of them. He covered more than one Ben E. King record in his career. His name? Derek Morgan, a Jamaican musical artist who was popular throughout the 60s and 70s. He worked with Desmond Dekker, Bob Marley, Jimmy Cliff in the rhythm and blues and ska genres, while also later performing Rocksteady and Skinhead Reggae. In 1957, Derek Morgan entered the Vera Johns Opportunity Hour. It was a talent show that was held regularly at the Palace Theatre in Kingston. He won the competition with his rousing impressions of Little Richard, and shortly after that, he was recruited to perform around the island for tourists with the popular Jamaican comedy team Bim and Bam. This Rocksteady cover of the classic R&B song that was just played by Ben E. King was produced by Bunny Lee. It is the reggae version, or the Rocksteady version, of Stand By Me by Derek Morgan.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand behind me.
1957, this folk song was written by British political singer and songwriter Ewan MacColl, the father of Kirsty MacColl. He wrote it after Peggy Seeger requested him to write a song for a show she was performing in at the time. He wrote the song quickly and taught it to Seeger over the telephone. Seeger had actually been having an affair with MacColl in London in 1956, but she returned to the US to separate herself physically from MacColl because he was already married with a child. However, they did stay in contact by phone. MacColl sent the tapes to listen to while they were apart. And the following year, when Seeger was working for the radio show in Los Angeles, she told MacColl the show had asked for a hopeful love song because all the folk songs that she sang were sad. Peggy Seeger later became Ewan MacColl's third wife. This was the song he wrote, and it was popularised and made famous by Roberta Flack. It is, of course, First Time Ever I Saw Your Face.
First time ever I saw your face, I thought the sun rose in your eyes, and the moon and the stars were the gifts you gave to the dark and the endless skies. And the first time ever I kissed your mouth, I felt the earth move in my hand, like the trembling heart of a captive bird that was there at my command, my love. And the first time ever I lay with you, I felt your heart so close to mine, and I knew our joy first time ever I saw your face, your face, your face. Your face.
Ewan MacColl had made no secret of the fact he absolutely disliked all the cover versions of that song. He hated all of them. He had a special selection in his own record collection for them, and he entitled it The Chamber of Horrors. He said that the Elvis Presley version was like Romeo sitting at the bottom of the post office tower in London, singing up to Juliet at the top. Other versions, he thought, were either travesties, bludgeoning, histrionic, or lacking in grace. Peggy Seeger herself completely disliked the way that Roberta Flack sang that song. Enter Marcia Griffiths. She began her exceptional career in the mid-1960s, firstly recording mostly song tracks for Cox and Dodd on a variety of his labels. Strangely though, she had to wait until 1968 before recording her first major reggae track. In 1969, she released another big hit for producer Harry J, after which she recorded for a variety of different labels and began performing as a duo with Bob Andy as Bob and Marcia. As a solo artist, she eventually signed with Trojan Records, and she worked with the genius that was Lloyd Chalmers. She also gained further recognition as a member of the I-Threes, the vocal trio that backed Bob Marley and the Wailers. This, though, is Marcia Griffiths with a Lloyd Chalmers production of First Time Ever I Saw Your Face.
I first time ever I lay with you, I felt your heart so close to mine, and I
This next track was a popular jazz-influenced song written by Ivory Duke Watson. He was the founding member of the Doo-Wap bands The Ink Spots and the Brown Dots. He co-wrote the song with William Pat Best. He was the founding member of another doo-wop band, the Four Tunes. The song has been covered many times by various artists. The biggest selling version was by the King Cole Trio, which naturally featured Nat King Cole. Donny Elbert, who was an American soul R&B singer and songwriter, had a prolific career from the mid-50s to the late 70s, and he had a very powerful falsetto voice. Elbert adapted this jazz pop standard into a slow, emotive R&B ballad, utilising his high register vocals. This is I Love You for Sentimental Reasons by Donny Elbert.
I love you for sentimental reasons. I hope that you believe me. I'll give you my heart. You know I love you, baby, and you alone were meant for me. Please give your loving heart to me and say that we'll never part. I dream of you every morning, and I think about you every night. Whoa, and you know I'm never lonely whenever you you are inside. I love you, and you alone were meant for me. Please give your loving heart to me, and say that we'll never part. Say that we'll never part. Oh my darling, I love you for sentimental reasons.
Desmond Adolphus Dacres. He was born in St Andrew Parish in the Greater Kingston area in Jamaica. You'll know him better as Desmond Decker. He was, of course, a ska, rocksteady and reggae singer, songwriter and musician. Together with his backing group The Aces, which consisted of Wilson James, Easton Barrington Howard, he had one of the earliest international reggae hits and became one of Jamaica's biggest artists. However, it wasn't so straightforward at the beginning. He didn't become an overnight success. Following his mother's death, he moved to the parish of St Mary and later to St Thomas. While he was at St Thomas, Decker embarked on an apprenticeship as a tailor before returning to Kingston, where he became a welder. His workplace singing drew the attention of his co-workers. It was they who encouraged him to pursue a career in music. In 1961, he auditioned for Cox and Dodd at Studio One and for Duke Reid at Treasure Isle, but neither audition was successful. The unsigned vocalist then auditioned for Leslie Kong at Beverly Records, and that's where he was awarded his first recording contract. However, despite receiving a record deal, it was some 2 years before Decker saw his first record released. Meanwhile, in that time, Decker had continued to work as a welder, and he spotted the talent of a fellow welder, and he brought this youth to Leslie Kong's attention. That youth was none other than Robert Nesta Marley, or better known to us, of course, as Bob Marley, who was eternally grateful and had much admiration and respect for Desmond Decker thereafter. And though this is not a direct cover, it is an adaptation of Sentimental Reasons by Desmond Decker.
A sentimental reason, oh babe, why I still belong to you today. A sentimental reason, oh babe, why I still give you my heart today. And then suddenly you have won my heart. I should realize it's wise once in a while, baby. sentimental reason, babe, why I still belong to you today. A sentimental reason, babe, why I still give you my heart today. And then suddenly, girl, you have won my heart. I should realize this wise once in a while, baby. I should realize this wise once in a while, once in a while, my baby, once in a while. You got to hear me once.
Otis Ray Redding Jr., better known as Otis Redding. He was an American singer and songwriter, and he is regarded as one of the greatest singers in the history of American popular music, and a seminal artist in soul and rhythm and blues. Nicknamed the King of Soul, Redding's style of singing drew inspiration from gospel music that preceded the genre. His vocal style influenced many artists. He dropped out of high school at the age of 15 to support his family. He worked with Little Richard's backing band, The Upsetters, and performed in talent shows. It was an unscheduled appearance at Stack Records recording session that led to him getting a contract, and Redding's first hit single was These Arms of Mine in 1962. He had a lucrative career, but sadly he died in a plane crash. Shortly before his death, he co-wrote this record, Sitting on the Dock of the Bay.
Sitting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting when the evening comes, watching the ships roll in, and then I'll watch them roll away again. Yeah, I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Ooh, I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. I left my home in Georgia, headed for the Frisco Bay, 'cause I've had nothing to live for, and look like nothing's gonna come my way. So I'm just gonna sit on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Look like nothing's gonna change, everything still remains the same. I can't do what 10 people tell me to do, so I guess I'll remain the same. Listen, sitting here resting my bones, and this loneliness won't leave me alone. Listen, 2,000 miles I roam just to make this dock my home. Now I'm just gonna sit at the dock of a bay, watching the tide roll away. Ooh, a darker bay, wasting time.
He was a Jamaican singer whose career spanned the Rocksteady and conscious spiritual roots reggae eras. He was born in the St. Catherine parish of Jamaica, and he is regarded as one of the most soulful singers to come out of Jamaica. He first recorded for producer Prince Buster. He then recorded for Duke Reid's Treasure Isle, and he also enjoyed a fruitful spell with Cox and Dodd, recording a number of popular songs for Studio One. This one, though, was released on the Attack label, an imprint of Trojan Records. He is Freddie Mackay with his reggae version of Otis Redding's Sitting on the Dock of the Bay.
Watching the ship rolling, and I watch them roll away again. Yeah, I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. I left my home in Jamaica, heading for London town. I have nothing to live for. Seems like nothing gonna come my way. Yeah, I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Look out there, nothing is gonna change here. Everything still remains the same. I can do what some people want to do, so I guess I'll remain the same way. Sitting here resting my bone, but this loneliness won't leave me alone. 2,000 miles I roam just to make London be my home. So I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Ooh, yeah, sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time.
This next track is an original Rocksteady recording. It's not a cover version. Likewise, there is no record of it being covered by other artists. It's by Stranger and Patsy, an iconic Jamaican ska and rocksteady vocal duo who rose to fame in the early 1960s, primarily recording for producer Arthur Duke Reid. Wilburn Theodore Cole was born in Kingston, Jamaica, and he was nicknamed Stranger as a baby by his brother, as he didn't appear to resemble any family member in his looks. Millicent Patsy Todd was raised in the Fletcher's Land community of West Kingston and attended the nearby All Saints School. On realising that she could sing, her mother approached the popular singer Derek Morden. He informed Derek Morden of her talent, and Millicent was just 15 when Morgan first approached her and asked her to record a duet. She was apprehensive at first, but the demure Todd eventually agreed. Their first recording was for the sound system operator Arthur Duke Reid, and it became a favourite at the dances. Their fame as a duet skyrocketed, and other producers came calling. However, the Morgan-Todd partnership was dealt a blow when Morgan embarked on a tour to England. The aspiring singer, Stranger Cole, became her next singing partner. My Love, Stranger and Patsy.
For anyone to do, my
This is Anthony Reggaeman, and this is Easy Like a Sunday Morning on Cool Tunes Radio. It's what your Sunday mornings are made for, because we play the music that turns you on. Don and Juan. They were an American R&B vocal duo. They came from Long Beach in New York in the United States. Roland Don Trone and Claude Juan Johnson, also known as Sonny, had previously sung with a doo-wop group called the Genies. The pair had met and began singing together whilst they were working painting apartments in New York. This record was a doo-wop classic, though its smooth ballad style hinted at the emergence of soul. What's your name? Don and Juan.
What's your name? I have seen you before. What's your name? May I walk you to your door? It's so hard to find a personality with charms like those for me. Ooh, 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 wee. What's your name? Is it Mary or Sue? What's your name? Do I stand a chance with you? It's so hard to find a personality with charms like yours for me. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee, ooh-wee. I stood on this corner waiting for you to come along so my heart could feel satisfied. So please let me be your number one. Under the moon, under the stars, and under the sun. What's your name? What's your name? Is it Mary or Sue? What's your name? Do I stand a chance with you? It's so hard to find a personality with charms like yours for me. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee, ooh-wee. What's your name? What's your name? Shoo-doo-ba-ba-da.
Robert Livingston Thompson, British Jamaican ska, rocksteady and reggae musician and reggae producer, better known to you as Dandy Livingston. At the age of 15, he moved to the United Kingdom to live with his estranged mother in London. His first record was released without his knowledge. A tenant who lived in a building where he and a friend held their jamming sessions had recorded some of these sessions and released some of the tracks on the Planetone label. In this next record, the lyrics of the chorus and the key verse in this song are essentially the same as those in Don and Juan's song What's Your Name. It's widely considered to be a cover or an adaptation of What's Your Name with some minor lyrical adjustment, but with a difference of musical style. Ska Rocksteady versus Doo-Wap. Boy Friday, which is a musical alias of Dandy Livingstone, is what the record was released or credited to. The record itself is Virgin Girl, and in Jamaican patois, Virgin Girl means an unmarried girl or woman, a virgin, someone who hasn't yet had sexual intercourse.
Version with discretion from the top with this backing track. As Bonley the Arguman would say, hit me back for days and extra days. Lawrence would say, ooh boo skaboo, RJ Young, gifted and black. It's weird sad. Alright, take 5. Yeah. Version girl.
Oh, you come and you go.
Like the morning sun.
Version girl.
So you have your fun.
Just like the morning sun. It's so hard to find the personality with the charms like yours.
Ooh-wee. You would say bow wow wow wow. What's your name? It's Mary Sue or Elaine.
Don't you know I want you so? It's so hard to find the personality with the charms like yours for me.
Alright. Take me to the middle, take me to the middle, take me to the bridge, take me to the bridge, as James Brown would say. Alright? Bridge. Yeah.
I stood at the corner.
I waited until my shoes healed, they got worn out.
Come along. So my heart would be
satisfied.
So
Chris Buster would say big 5. I feel like it tonight.
you're number one.
Yeah, you're so sexy. So
Under the moon,
nice.
under the stars,
Make me feel alright. Virgin girl.
Virgin girl. What's your name? How you come and you go. Virgin girl. What's your name? Just like the morning sun. It's so hard to find the personality with the charms like yours for me. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee, Virgin girl.
Pioneers, it says starvation, it's in the nation. Alright. May tell us peeping Tom all about the farm. One little man again will say the hungry man is here. Woo boo skaboo, Lawrence to the side. Feel alright. Yeah, hit me back.
Virgin girl. Oh, you come and you go. Virgin girl.
Like the morning sun, you come and you
Just
go.
like the morning sun. Oh, it's so hard to find the personality.
Virgin girl.
Sonny James. He enjoyed major success with his cover version of this record. It was his third cover in 1969 and his 9th consecutive number 1 in the country charts. It's been covered by many great artists, some of which include Pat Boone, Sandy Posey, Sam Cooke, B.B. King, Wanda Jackson, Debbie Lee Lewis, and Dean Martin. The original was a rhythm and blues record by Ivory Joe Hunter. He was born in Kirkbyville in Texas, and Ivory Joe Hunter is not a nickname, it's his given name. When he was born, his parents thought he looked like the baby who was pictured on the outside of the Castoria ivory bottle. Castoria ivory, with an alcohol content of 3%, was a laxative, specially prepared for infants and young children. And this is the reason why they called him Ivory. He became an American rhythm and blues singer, songwriter and pianist. His career began in the early 1940s. He had his own radio show on KZFM in Beaumont, Texas, and in 1947 he founded Pacific Records. His musical output ranged from R&B to blues, boogie-woogie to country. This song is a 12-bar blues piece and was a masterpiece of bluesy, smooth elegance, decidedly removed from the tide of raucous rock and roll that was sweeping the country. Ivory Joe Hunter, Since I Met You Baby.
Since I met you, baby, my whole life has changed. Since I met you, baby, my whole life has changed. And everybody tells me that I am not the same. I don't need nobody to tell my troubles to. I don't need nobody to tell my troubles to. 'Cause since I met you, baby, all I need is you. Since I met you, baby, I'm a happy man. Since I met you, baby, I'm a happy man. I'm gonna try to please you in every way I can.
My favourite reggae version of that track is probably by George Faith, but I'm not playing that version today. I'm playing another version, a Lovers Rock version by Maureen Davis. She was born in Stewarttown in Trelawney Parish in Jamaica. She was a reggae and lovers rock singer, primarily active during the 1970s, and she's best known for her contributions to lovers rock and early reggae scene in the UK. And once again, I dedicate this record to that very special person, the Panda, in Rome, in Italy. Let's have an original early Jamaican ska record. Joe Higgs and Roy Wilson. They were from Trenchtown in Kingston, and they were one of Jamaica's first indigenous recording artists. This was their first record, and it was produced by Edward Seeger. Edward Seeger, as well as a record producer, was also the record company owner. He owned WIRL Records, which stood for West Indies Records Limited, although he's probably more famous as Jamaica's 5th Prime Minister. After he was elected in 1962 as a Member of Parliament representing the Jamaican Labour Party, he sold the record company to Byron Lee of Byron Lee and the Dragonaires, who renamed it Dynamic Sounds. This was a pioneering track in the pre-ska early Jamaican music scene. It was written by Wilfred Jackie Edwards, and the record sold over 50,000 copies in 1960. Manio, Higgs and Wilson. Sam Cooke was an American soul singer and songwriter, and he's considered one of the most influential soul artists of all time. He was born Samuel Cooke without the E at the end of his surname in Clarkdale in Mississippi, and he was the 5th of 8 children. The family moved to Chicago in 1933, where he attended the Doolittle Elementary and Wendell Phillips Academy High School, which was the same school that Nat King Cole had previously attended. His musical career took off in 1950, initially singing gospel in the group The Soul Stirrers. His first single as a solo artist was a soul record in 1956, and he had much success with several hits between 1957 and 1964. He added the E to the end of his last name in 1958 to signify a new start to his life. Tragically, in 1964, his life ended. He was shot and killed by the manager of a motel in Los Angeles. After an inquest and investigation, the courts ruled that Cook's death was to be a justifiable homicide. This is Sam Cooke with Chain Gang.
I hear something saying, that's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. That's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. All day long they're saying, that's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. That's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. All day long they work so hard till the sun is going down, working on the highways and byways and wearing a frown. You hear them moaning their lives away, then you hear somebody say, that's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. That's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. Can't you hear them saying, I'm going home one of these days. I'm going home, see my woman whom I love so dear. But meanwhile, I've got to work right here. That's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. That's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. All day long they're saying, my work is so hard, give me water, I'm thirsty, my work is so hard.
Anthony Reggaeman with Easy Like a Sunday Morning on this radio station. Do you know, when I first suggested to people that I wanted to do not just the usual ska, rocksteady, skinhead reggae that everybody listens to, that I wanted to do something different, that I wanted to do a mix, a variety of music, R&B, soul, jump blues, doo-wop, rock and roll, ska, rocksteady. People looked at me horrified. They exclaimed, how's that going to work? Well, to those people I say, I think personally it works very well. And if it wasn't for all those different styles of music, would ska, rocksteady and reggae even exist, because it was that variety of music that influenced the artists, inspired the artists. It's what forged to make that music on the island. Anyway, let's continue. This Jamaican Rocksteady vocal group formed in 1964. It was the first time they took the name, and it was at the Kingston's Havana Club concert. They originally started with 5 members under the name the Merrycombs, but ended up as a classic trio. They made their first recordings for Clement Coxon Dodd with the Scatterlights at the Supreme Records label. They won their first song contest in 1963 with this record that I'm going to play. They won another contest in 1966 while performing with Lynn Tate and his orchestra, and again in 1967 they won the famous Jamaican Festival Song Contest with that famous song Baba Boom while performing with Tommy McCook and the Supersonics. Unfortunately, this group disbanded in 1972, but this record that I'm going to play now, the one that won them the 1963 Song Contest, they were a band called the Jamaicans, and it was this cover version of Sam Cooke, Chain Gang. Incidentally, you can follow me on my Facebook page, Easy Like a Sunday Morning Radio Show. Find me on Facebook and follow me, and you'll be able to see the track lists of all the music that's played on my show, the history that I've given, the dialogue will be written up for you to read on the Facebook page, and the podcast of this show if you didn't log in at the beginning, if you haven't heard all of the show, or if you missed it, you can follow the podcast and listen to the show on my page at a later time. Now, another bit of originality. This obscure artist, unfortunately, little or nothing is known about him. We do know he had about a dozen releases throughout the 60s and the 70s. And he had releases on big labels: Big Shot, Bullet, Torpedo, Camel. Some of his music has recently been reissued on Reggae Fever Records. This track was written by himself, and it was produced by Derek Morgan. It was released on the Bullet label. It's Les Foster. I Am the Nearest One to Your Heart.
Darling, don't you know I'll give you my heart? But I don't mean you should stay with me every hour. If you wanna take a walk in the park, just remember that I'm the nearest one to your heart. If morning, noon and night we stick together, we won't have the time to think of each other. This could mean a bad thing when we're not together. You can go where you want, but just remember I'm the man in your life. Don't ever share the love you gave to me. That's the reason why I wanted you to feel free. I want to love you until the end of my days. Yeah. Ever share the love you gave to me. That's the reason I wanted you to feel free. I wanna love you until the end of my days. But if morning, noon and night we stick together, we won't have the time to think of each other. This could mean a bad thing when we're not together. You can go where you want, but just remember I'm the man in your life. Go where you want, remember I'm the man in your life. Yeah, you can go where you want, but just remember I'm the one in your life. Baby, go where you want, but just remember I'm the man in your life. Go where you want, remember I'm the man in your life. Yeah.
I mentioned earlier with that early Sly record, Man-A-O, by Higgs and Wilson. It was produced by Wilfred Jackie Edwards. He was born Wilfred Gerald Jackie Edwards, but is better known as just Jackie Edwards. Born in Jamaica, he was a musician, songwriter, record producer, and his career covered R&B, soul, ska, rocksteady, reggae, and ballads. He grew up with 14 siblings, and he was strongly influenced by Nat King Cole. He began performing at the age of 14, and he came to the attention of Chris Blackwell. He was one of the early Jamaican recording artists who utilised Latin rhythms to great effect in his recordings. Some say that Edwards was Jamaica's first superstar, having placed 4 number-1 singles on the Jamaican hit parade in less than a year between 1960 and 1961, while pushing a 5th into the top 10. The fact that they were his first recordings, he created the most phenomenal music industry statistics in the history of Jamaican popular music. And while most people seem to think that Jamaican popular music began with ska, Edwards wasn't much a part of that. He emigrated to England in 1962, so he's hardly remembered and consequently numbered among the unsung heroes. But he was an extraordinary songwriter, penning all of his early hits himself. Later, his writing skills helped Chris Blackwell to set up the Island record label in the United Kingdom. This classic R&B soul ballad by Wilfred Jackie Edwards, Wherever There's Moonlight.
Whenever there's moonlight, I think of you. I remember the first night I held you tight. I think of your warm lips and your loving arms. Whenever there's moonlight, I think of you. I remember the first time I kissed you goodnight. You told me you loved me and would never let me go. But now you've gone, dear, and leave me all alone. Whenever there's moonlight, I think of you. I miss you so much. Oh, come back, beloved. I need your tender touch. When you're with your new love, you don't think of me. I feel lost without you. Oh, can't you see? I remember the glow, dear, from my one and only affair. Whenever there's moonlight, I think of you. I think of you.
As a young boy, growing up in Westmoreland, Keith Smith had dreams of becoming a star. His neighbours in this western Jamaican town included future legends such as Peter Tosh and Ronnie Davis of the Itals. Keith's family, though, moved to Kingston when he was still a young man, and Keith spent most of his youth growing up in Kingston. At the age of 17, like many aspiring artists of the time, Keith headed to the legendary studios of Kingston to find a vehicle for his talents. His natural ability and church-hummed vocals soon led him to sing backups at Studio One. He began performing at venues in town such as the Regal and the elegant Ward Theatre, which was dubbed the Apollo of Jamaica. In 1968, he formed his own band, Rocking Horse, and he began playing at local clubs and festivals. After a string of singles with Rocking Horse, Keith's wide vocal range and dynamic studio presence soon earned him the nickname Poppin'. This classic Skinhead Reggae tune and cover of Wilfred Jackie Edwards, Whenever There Is Moonlight, Keith Poppin'.
Whenever there is moonlight, I think of you. I remember the first night I held you tight. I think of your warm leaves and your loving arms. Whenever there is moonlight, I think of you. I remember the first time I kissed you goodnight. You told me you love me and you will never let me go. But now you're gone, leave me all alone. Whenever there is moonlight, I think of you. Whenever there is moonlight, I miss you so much. Oh, come let me love you. And your tender touch. When you are with your new love, you don't think of me. I feel lost without you. Oh, can't you see? I remember the glory from a one and only past day. Whenever there is moonlight, I think of you. Whenever there is moonlight, I miss you so much. Oh, come let me love you. And your tender touch. When you are with your new love, you don't think of me. I feel lost without you. Oh, can't you see? I remember the glory from my one and only past day. Whenever there is moonlight, I think of you. Whenever there is moonlight, I think of you. Cha 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 da da, cha 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 da da, cha 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 da da, cha 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 da da da.
Looking back at the beginning of the show, while we know that R&B music certainly had an influence on the future of the island's music, Ben E. King, and we mentioned his influence not just on Derek Morgan but on many other artists as well. Coming back to that association, this classic R&B soul song was written by Ahmet Ertegun and Bessie Nelson. It's a well-established fact that some songs write themselves into our memories. We remember our first love, a favourite place. We remember all kinds of things by favourite songs. And we can be taken back to exactly where and who we were with at certain places. The lyrics of this song express a heartache over a painful memory linked to a specific tune. It has been covered by many artists, Aretha Franklin and Bruce Springsteen amongst them. It is, of course, once again Benny King. Don't play that song. You lied.
Don't play it no more. Don't play it no more. Don't play it no more. No, 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 no. Don't play that song for me. It brings back memories of days that I once knew. The days that I spent with you. Oh no, don't let it play. It fills my heart with pain. Please stop it right away. I remember just what it said. It said,
Darling, I love you.
you know that you lied.
Darling, I love you.
You know that you lied.
Darling, I love you.
You know that you lied.
Wow.
You lied.
Wow.
You lied, 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 lied. Remember on our first date, you kissed me and you walked away. You were only 17. I never thought you'd act so mean, but baby, you told me you loved me. You told me you cared. You say I'll go with you, darling, almost anywhere. But darling, you know that.
Darling, I love you.
You know that you lied.
Darling, I love you.
You know that you lied.
Darling, I love you.
You know that you lied.
Wow.
You lied.
Wow.
You lied, 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 lied. Don't play it no more. Don't play it no more. Stop it, baby. No, 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 no. Don't play it no more. Baby, please. Don't play it, baby. Don't play it no more. No, 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 no. Stop it, baby.
Darling, I love you.
You know that you lied.
Darling, I love you.
You know that you lied.
This Reggae Rocksteady song, recorded by Jamaican artist David Morgan. It's a cover readaptation of the song originally written by Ahmet Ertegun and sung by Benny King, with the lyrics focusing on the heartache, asking someone not to play a specific song because it brings back painful memories of a former lover who lied to them. David Morgan with his version of Don't Play That Song.
Don't play that song for me. It brings back a memories of days that I once knew. The days that I spent with you. Oh no, don't let it play. lie. Yes, baby, you lie. You know that you lie. You lie. You lie, 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 lie. You know that you lie. Yes, baby, you lie. You know that you lie. You lie. You lie, 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 lie. Remember on our first date when you kissed me and you walked away. You were only 17. I never thought you would act so mean, but baby, you told me you love me. You told me you care. You say I'll be with you, darling, almost anywhere. But darling, you know that. You know that you lie. Yes, baby, you lie. You know that you lie. You lie. You lie, lie, lie. Stop it, baby. You know that you lie. Yes, baby, you lie. You know that you lie. You lie. You lie, 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 lie. You know that you lie. Yes, baby, you lie.
We said earlier that Ben E. King originally started out in a group called the Five Clams. They later became the Drifters before Ben E. King left them to pursue a solo career. We also mentioned George Treadwell. He actually owned the Drifters and the rights to the name. And as we said, he fired the original band members and took on Ben E. King and the Five Clams as the new Drifters. When Atlantic Records sent these new Drifters into the studio, Ahmet Ertegun and Jerry Wexler were too busy to produce the sessions, and so they hired Jerry Lieber and Mike Stoller. With Lieber and Stoller producing this new lineup, which was widely considered to be the true golden age of the group, they released several singles that became chart hits. This was one of them, The Drifters, and Save the Last Dance for Me.
You can dance every dance with the guy who gives you the eye, let him hold you tight. You can smile every smile for the man who held your hand neath the pale moonlight. But don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. So darling, save the last dance for me. Oh, I know that the music's fine, like sparkling wine. Go and have your fun. Laugh and sing, but while we're apart, don't give your heart to anyone. But don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. So darling, save the last dance for me. Baby, don't you know I love you so? Can't you feel it when we touch? I will never, never let you go. I love you oh so much. You can dance, go and carry on till the night is gone and it's time to go. If he asks, if you're all alone, can he take you home? You must tell him no. 'Cause don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. So darling, say the last dance for me. 'Cause don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. So darling, save the last dance for me. Say the last dance for me. Say the last dance for me.
The Heptones. They were a Jamaican rocksteady and reggae vocal trio, most active in the 60s and early 70s. They were one of the more significant trios of the era. They played a major role in the gradual transition between ska and rocksteady into reggae with their three-part harmonies. The Heptones were contemporaries of the Wailers and the Maytones, but they were every bit their equal. Leroy Sibbles, Earl Morgan and Barry Llewellyn first came together as the Hep Ones in 1965 in Kingston. Soon after, changed their name to the Heptones. It was a name that was chosen and given to them by Derek Morgan after he saw a Heptones tonic bottle lying in a pile of refuse. The Heptones recorded for major Jamaican record producers at the time, and they began their career after one unsuccessful single for Ken Lack's K-Canlet label under the watchful eye of Hox and Dodders Studio One. This is their version of the Drifters, Save the Last Dance for Me, the Heptones.
Whoa, I'm watching you, baby. You can dance, every dance for the guys. Gives you the eye, let him hold you tight. Yeah, you can dance, you can smile. Cause every smile for the guy who gives you the eye beneath the pale moonlight. Yeah, but don't forget who is taking you home, and in his arms you're gonna be. So save the last dance for me. And I know that the music's fine, lot of sparkling wine. Come and have your fun. Yeah, everything. You're gonna feel alright. By the end of the night, you're gonna be uptight. Yeah, but don't forget who is taking you home, and in his arms you're gonna be. So save the last dance for me. Baby, don't you know I love you so? You can feel it when we touch, and I will never ever let you go. Whoa, I love you oh so much. And don't forget who is taking you home, and in his arms you're gonna be. So save the last dance for me. I'm watching you, baby. And you can dance, every dance for the guy who gives you the eye. Let him hold you tight. Yeah, you can smile. Cause every smile for the guy who gives you the eye beneath the pale moonlight. Yeah, but don't forget who is taking you home, and in his arms you're gonna
Save the last dance for me. I'm watching you, baby.
Well, doesn't time fly? We've already reached that 2-hour mark, the time where this show should end. But fear not. Today, on my debut show, here with me, Anthony Reggaeman, on Class Tunes Radio, with my show, Easy Like a Sunday Morning. We're going to extend it. Yes, we have an extended show. Yeah, not much more, just another half a dozen tunes, maybe 25 minutes, half an hour, but we're going to continue. This next song was written by Kenny Young and Arthur Resnick, and it was recorded by The Drifters in 1964. The lyrics describe a tryst between a man and his beloved in a seaside town. They plan to meet privately out of the sun, out of sight from everyone else, under a boardwalk. The song was set to be recorded on the 21st of May 1964. It was, of course, long after the departure of Ben E. King and with the Drifters' new lead singer, Rudy Lewis. However, the night before the recording, Rudy Lewis died of a suspected heroin overdose. The lead was therefore given to Johnny Moore. He'd recently returned to the group in 1963. And this is The Drifters, with Johnny Moore in the lead, Under the Boardwalk.
Oh, when the sun beats down and burns the tar up on the roof, and your shoes get so hot, you wish your tired feet were fireproof. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah. On a blanket with my baby's where I'll be.
Under the boardwalk,
Out of the sun,
under the boardwalk,
we'll be having some fun.
under the boardwalk,
People walking above,
under the boardwalk,
we'll be making love.
under the boardwalk, boardwalk.
From the park you hear the happy sounds of a carousel. You can almost taste the hot dogs and french fries they sell. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah. On a blanket with my baby, that's where I'll be.
Under the boardwalk,
Out of the sun,
under the boardwalk,
we'll be having some fun.
under the boardwalk,
People walking above,
under the boardwalk,
we'll be making love.
under the boardwalk, boardwalk.
On a blanket with my baby, that's where I'll be.
Under the boardwalk,
Out of the sun,
under the boardwalk,
we'll be having some fun.
under the boardwalk,
People walking above,
under the boardwalk,
we'll be falling in love.
under the boardwalk, boardwalk.
As you'd suspect, that with the influence and the inspiration that R&B, soul music, and artists like Nat King Cole, Ben E. King, and the Drifters had on many artists, that there is going to be a reggae cover version of that record. And it is by none other than Dandy Livingstone, that Jamaican-born British ska, rocksteady and reggae musician and producer. He was a pioneering figure in the UK reggae scene. Signing with Trojan Records in 1968, he went on later to run his own record label, Downtown Records, where he produced hits for other artists. Dandy has recorded under various names: Dandy, Sugar and Dandy, Dandy Livingstone, and as Down to Earth. His work influenced the UK ska revival in the late 1970s. And this is Dandy Livingstone as Down to Earth, with his interpretation of Under the Boardwalk.
When the sun beat down and you can't go up on the roof, you know your shoe gets so hot, you wish your tired feet were fireproof. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, oh yeah, on a blanket with my sweet little baby, that's where I'll be. Under the boardwalk, up on the sun, under the boardwalk, we'll be having some fun. Under the boardwalk, people walking about. Under the boardwalk, we'll be falling in love. Under the boardwalk, boardwalk, from the park you hear the happy sound of a cannon sail. And you can almost taste the hot dogs, the French fries, they sell. Wow, under the boardwalk, down by the sea, oh yeah, on a blanket with my sweet little baby, that's where I'll be. Under the boardwalk, up on the sun, under the boardwalk, we'll be having some fun. Under the boardwalk, people walking about. Under the boardwalk, we'll be falling in love. Under the boardwalk, boardwalk. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, oh yeah, on a blanket with my sweet little baby, that's where I'll be. Yeah, on the boardwalk with my baby, that's where I'll be. People, let me tell you.
This next song was written by Barry Mann, with Man with two N's, and Cynthia Vile. And they wrote it in collaboration with the team of Jerry Lieber and Mike Stoller. Vile and Mann were based at Aldon Music, which was located at 1650 Broadway in New York City. The song was written and originally recorded by a group called The Cookies, and it features an upbeat lyric in which the protagonist is still on her way and sings, "I got to get there soon or I'll just die." And the song was originally played as a shuffle boogie. Lieber and Stoller let it be known that the Drifters had booked some studio time for the following day, but they were one song short. So Mann and Weil forwarded this song to them. Although Lieber and Stoller liked the song, they felt that it was just not quite right. And so the four of them held an overnight brainstorming session that culminated in this better-known version, now with rock-oriented grooves and a more bluesy feel which matched the new lyric. It was the Drifters with Rudy Lewis as the lead, and this song features a young Phil Spector, who played the distinctive lead guitar solo on the track. This is the Drifters with On Broadway.
They say the neon lights are bright on Broadway. On Broadway. They say there's always magic in the air. On Broadway. But when you're walking down the street and you ain't had enough to eat, the glitter is right off and you're nowhere. On Broadway. They say the girls are something else on Broadway. On Broadway. But looking at them just gives me the blues. On Broadway. 'Cause how you gonna make some time when all you got is 1 thin dime, and 1 thin dime won't even shine your shoes. On Broadway. Ha, they say that I won't last too long on Broadway. On Broadway. I'll catch a Greyhound bus for home, they all say. On Broadway. But oh, they did wrong, I know they are, 'cause I can play this here guitar, and I won't pretend I'm a star on Broadway. Oh, they did wrong, I know they are, 'cause I can play this here guitar, and I won't pretend I'm a star on Broadway. On Broadway. On Broadway. I'm gonna make it, yeah. On Broadway. I'll be a big, big, big man. I have my name in lights. Everybody's gonna know me, yeah. All up and down Broadway.
Lester Scar Sterling, who was also known as Mr. Versatile. He was a Jamaican trumpet and saxophone player. Like many Jamaican musicians of his generation, Sterling attended the Alpha Boys School. Originally a trumpeter, he was predominantly known as a player of the alto saxophone. He was a member of the Jamaica military band in the 1950s, and he also played trumpet in Val Bennett's band. In the late 1950s and early 1960s, Sterling played regularly as a studio musician, along with most of the future Scatterlight members, where they played in bands such as Clumsy and his Blues Blasters. Sterling was one of the founding members of the Scatterlights. After the Scatterlights originally disbanded in 1965, Sterling played with Byron Lee and the Dragonaires. He also recorded several solo singles for London-based producer Sir Clancy Collins. And while this is not directly a cover, but yet another reinterpretation, another Drifters influenced and inspired record, this is Lester Sterling with Reggae on Broadway. Michael James. He was born in Bramstown in St Anne's Parish in Jamaica. Professionally, he was known as Jimmy James and became a British Jamaican soul singer. He grew up and began performing in Kingston, Jamaica, where he recorded as a solo artist with producers Cox and Dodd, Clancy Eccles and Lyndon Pottinger. His most successful release was this record that I'm about to play. It found local success and persuaded James to give up his job with the Inland Revenue and started his musical career. The group The Vagabonds were originally formed in 1960. Jimmy James teamed up with them, and under Canadian band manager Roger Smith, in 1964 they relocated to the UK. They began recording as Jamaica's own Vagabonds, and within 2 weeks of their arrival, one of the first examples of Jamaican ska music was ever recorded in the UK. This record, though, as I say, the one that Jimmy James was particularly well known for, his most successful release, Jimmy James, Come to Me Softly.
Come to me softly while stars gleam above. Walk with me quietly, then whisper your love, 'cause that's when I'll tell you how much I love you, with not only my lips, oh no, 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 oh no, 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 but with all of my heart. Kiss my lips gently, for passion is new. Let my heart slowly awaken to you, 'cause that's when I'll tell you how much I love you, with not only my lips, oh no, 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 oh no, 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 but with all of my heart. Stay always beside me through each passing year. Let your precious love softly guide us, my dear. By then you'll surely know. Yes, by then you'll surely know that I love you so. I do love you, I love you, and with all of my heart, believe me, you got to believe me when I say that I do love you. I mean it, I mean it.
You have been listening to me, Anthony Reggaeman, with Easy Like a Sunday Morning radio show here on Class Tunes Radio. Today was my debut show with Class Tunes, and in the future I will be here Sunday mornings, 10 a.m. till 12 p.m. UK time, playing a variety of music from R&B, soul, Doo-Wap, Boogie-Woogie, jump blues, shuffle boogie, rock and roll, ska, rocksteady and reggae. The music all the way back to the original sound systems from 1947 on the streets of Kingston, Jamaica, right the way through the generations, through the eras. I'm going to finish now with one final record on today's show, and it's by Errol Osborne, who's professionally known as Johnny Osborne. He was born in Jonestown, Kingston, Jamaica, and was a popular reggae and dancehall singer. He rose to success in the late 1970s to the mid-1980s. Johnny Osborne is a past student of the famed Alpha Boys School in Kingston. It's where he learned to play the trumpet and he learned chant. He began singing with a group called the Wildcats in the late 1960s, and he made his first recordings for Clement Coxon Dodd. He also recorded for producer Winston Riley. However, none of these recordings were ever released. The Wildcats manager then financed the session at Coxon Dodd's Studio 1, and it's where this debut single, credited to Winston Wilbert, a name that Johnny Osborne used, and it was recorded for a Ranny Bot Williams and Hippie Boys session that was taking place at Studio 1. Released on the Harry Robbins Carib Disco channel in 1969, this is Winston Wilbert, All I Have Is Love.